That's right, so they are essentially free and allow you to reassign those points to other badges. Plus, the higher the tier, the more badge points you'll get back to reuse. So it really does pay off to level up those core badges.
And as you put those hard-earned core badges to work, share your highlights on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Badge up for success, everyone.
Achieving legend status this year is going to be, well, legendary.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take time and commitment, and we've been keeping an eye out for community members who might have a real chance at the title.
There are a few out there, and we recently caught up with one of them.
It must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Davis is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here's Capella. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Horton Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw. It's on Jimmy Butler. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Horton Tucker. Conley left side. Over Lowry. Conley's shot is off. Now the Heat with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that and will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Outside Conley. Outside Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hero. And it's Miami with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now Butler. And he really played well against Denver. Just 4 to shoot.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Here's Conley. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missing key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
The Jazz making a switch here as Abuki's checked in. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Azubuike, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here is Davis. He's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. Count that one. Davis has got 6. And what a moment for MP the last game. Greg, he put on a show, becoming the latest player to notch a quadruple-double.
And that is some elite company that he's in with FT. MP was dominant on both sides of the ball, and the stats just keep piling up.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Davis. And Davis sends it back. Rebound by Azubuike. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. Azubuike with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Sexton has it in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. The Heat leading by 8. Butler finds Adebayo with the second effort. And the shot is good. 8 points for Davis. Davis has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Lee's checked in for Mike Conley. The Heat also changing it up. Oladipo comes in for Butler. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The shot by Sexton, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Hero. Right side, Lee. Kicks it to Sexton. Johnson for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Vincent. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Lee passes to Clarkson. Johnson with it. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lee up top. Here's the floater. Davis with some nice D.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here is Davis. 10 points for him.
Yeah. We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Lee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clarkson for 3. And they recover it. Here's Horton Tucker. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Beasley's checked in for Utah. Heat also with a sub. Haslam's checked in. Beasley for 3. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Oladipo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Haslam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Miami. And Beasley now atop the key. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Hero passes to Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Lee. Down by 12. Here's Beasley, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
George, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
Jazz trail by 12. Beasley outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Deep two from Clarkson. They get the rebound. Johnson. Davis with some nice deep.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Hero, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Lee. Here's Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Deep two from Clarkson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy. Like him, that good a look.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Jalen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Utah ball.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Abaji, the pass to Potter.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Down low. That's good from Davis on the assist from Hero.
The assist.
Hero's got 3 assists tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Potter. Now here's Beasley. Passes it to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Fires from the corner. And it's Miami with the rebound. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Houdini in that last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He scored 53 points. And the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Davis. And that one's good, Abaji.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Hero kicks to Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Abaji, the pass to Capella. Sexton with the bounce pass. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shoots from the elbow. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game. Such a critical aspect for him to have.
Right wing. Jovic trying to get open as Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jazz trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the pass to Johnson. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. Outside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have Guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage two-point looks.
Now, here's Capella. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Butler, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Conley with it. Picked up by Hero. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Capella the pass to Conley. Sexton for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Sexton kicks to Capella. Back to Sexton. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Butler. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The open look here for Sexton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Conley. Dishes it to Capella. Outside Sexton. Davis with the double team. And it's Capella missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Davis throws it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Jazz trail by 19. Outside Sexton. Pass to Capella. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season, Bam Adebayo said... So it's Miami in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Davis, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Conley. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. A second chance effort. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 24.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Conley against Lowry. Conley, the pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back to the paint. And Davis throws it down.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Outside, Sexton. Conley, the pass to Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Butler. Got a piece of it. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Butler. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 10.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Butler. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Hero, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The pass to Sexton. He kicks to Conley. Passes to Horton Tucker. Butler with the steal. Davis up top, and here we go with Davis heading to the hoop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Jazz making a switch here as Abuki's checked in. Here is Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Sexton. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Butler. Clock at 4. From deep, and Davis sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Lowry against Conley. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it to Johnson. Over Davis. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. To the inside. Johnson. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Lee. Conley scanning the floor. Unloads from 13. Davis with it. Conley picks him up. Feeds it to Butler. Lee against Hero. No good from Lee. On offense, here are the Heat. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
As a bookie, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Conley. The Heat getting the bucket. Back to Lee. Pass to Potter. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero passes to Davis. Got a hand on it. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
Kyle Lowry with a little arsenal to set up the bucket. Go ahead.
Lowry.
Utah with the ball. Lee outside. Back to Conley. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Max Strus is checked in for Miami. Gabe Vincent.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sexton the pass to Capella. Clarkson up top, defended by Butler. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Heat shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sexton for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And slam dunk by Butler.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Clarkson for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Makes it off the glass. 33 points for Davis.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Sexton the pass to Capella. Butler against Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Sexton.
Lee at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Lee. Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jovic. That one, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here's Clarkson. He has 5. Shoots over Strus. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Davis against Capella. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That one misses for Davis. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
In the third.
Kept alive.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
1:46 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Davis has got 39.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Beasley outside. Three-pointer. Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Fast break. Here they come.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Miami with a change here, too. Caleb Martin's checked in for Max Strus. Oladipo taking his time here. He dishes it to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Oladipo against Beasley. Here's Alexander Walker. Now the dish to Capella. 5 on the clock. Here's Beasley. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Outside for Davis. Takes a 3. No good there. And so it's the Miami Heat able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah is shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. They've got Clint Capella, also Malik Beasley out there, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Beasley, and for a lot of up-and-coming. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
We're chilling around the way, but just the other day, I seen a and then I heard him say, "Excuse me, bruh." Dead tall, now I better yes, dead dog. I told the last place I'm trying to lay it dog. He said, "Nah, I'm a white, think you the man, bro." I saw this picture. I said, "You kidding, man?" But they kinda high, yeah, I don't get it, man. He said, "I really want the selfie, can I get it in?" So I'm sure anything I'm with it in. Hey, I took it, then I left. I think it's kinda fresh, I ain't end up in a mess. Things that I stress, need to think about it less. I can feel it press, universe trying to test me. Trying to ride the wave like a jet ski. The game trying to call it like a ref. Free, it's a cold world, feeling like Gret ski. My future bright, I be like, let's see. Ow. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Ow. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, ow. Please don't worry about